then that's when I started just writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. And I even used this piece of paper to help remind me to stay on track. It's kind of like a template for every song I write to let me remind me if it's going to be rhyming, what the first line of the song is, the title, the tempo, the point of view, who's singing, who's it directed to, uh, first, second, third person, a male lover, the general public, God, uh, shit, let me get in here, and whatever. Um, and then who does the singer, fuck, is it like weird? Who does the singer want to uh, accomplish? What is the singer? So, emotion, fuck. Love, emotion, other, teach, criticize, arouse, philosophy. And then the rhyme scheme. Is it like, so that would be, come on, ABAA would be like rhyme, not rhyme, rhyme, rhyme. AABB would be rhyme, rhyme, no rhyme, no rhyme. Or no, those would, A and A would be rhyming and B would be rhyming. And anyway, so you can choose a hook if it's structural, if it's instrumental, if it's a storyline, or the production. Shit, it's all backwards. Use poetic devices, watch pronouns, check prosody. I'm an idiot. Anyway, choose meter. And simple, focus, attitude, poetic devices, clarity, impact. And tempo, whatever. So that's a good thing to start with. So then I started using that and getting ideas. So now you can look at the sheet of paper that I have Shops of Pain, where it's written like this. That's where I got. But how I got to this point, after I wrote down all those lyrics on pieces of paper, I went and typed them up and put them in one of my apps. I think it took a couple of days before I even, this didn't happen in one day. This was like a 3-day process. And I've been entering stuff into my phone throughout a few days. So I had this little program that I use that I edit. Anyway, it's real simple, and I can print shit from it. So I put all those songs all those lines into a paper and just printed it out. That's when I had to get out this paper that I didn't really invent, but I created it using work, whatever, Office Word. And I just made these little boxes so that I could write, because I don't know how to read music and stuff, so I have to figure out a way to understand beats and measures. So I just created this little box thing. So each one of those is 4 beats. So or 3 depending on the song. 3/4 is 4/4. So if it was 4/4, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So those are 4 measures. And then so this way I can get an idea for how I want to make a song. So for this one, after I figured out how many chorus and verse and stuff I had, or what sounded pretty good and stuff, I kind of structured a song, kind of just out of a good feeling of how I thought the song really felt. I did actually put emotion into the idea behind the length of the song. It's pretty long when you get down to all the measures and stuff. I mean, there's 32 measures just in the intro, but we don't have to focus on that right now. We'll get to that. So what I did was, before I got this out, well, maybe I did have this out just to use the counter, but I wrote down on a yellow sheet of paper, okay, the intro is going to be like this. I could hear it, because I would just play that song back with no lyrics or anything, just play it over and over and over. And I could hear it, and I'd be like, okay, the intro is going to be this, then I'll go to this for the chorus, this for the pre-chorus, and then I kind of structured out what I wanted, and I wrote down verse 2, And then after all this messing around, I came up with what we have now, which is an intro for 32 measures, verse 1, which is 8 measures, verse 2, which is 8 measures, and then a pre-chorus, which I love. Pre-chorus are awesome, because they kind of make the chorus, they kind of give the chorus a foundation. Anyway, so pre-chorus 1 is 20 measures, and it's pretty cool. And then chorus 1 is 16 measures, and pre-chorus 2 is 16 measures. Then verse 3 is 8 measures, verse 4 is 8 measures, pre-chorus 3 is 8 measures, chorus 2 is 16 measures, the bridge 24 measures, and then the chorus 3 16 measures, and then the outro is 32 measures. So it comes to like 160. So it's pretty. Anyway, it's pretty. We can chop it up or whatever, but that's how I feel the song is. So once I finally had the idea, okay, I want intro to be this, and that, I put the song back on, and I got out this thing. That's when I really gave the song structure, because I would type, okay, for 30, I would type in intro right here for number 1, and then type 32 measures, all the way to 32, which is like right here, right there. And then the next one is verse, so it's like verse 1, and then verse 2, and then, chorus 3, and then you can see how many measures it is. Now, once I have it all plotted out, which is the version you have, because you have my folder. I need that back. You have the original song. You have all the information, but now I have the song. Now I can see it. So now I've got this copy. So I might use like 10 of these, because I might have to figure out if I want to put a cymbal in this one, or a hi-hat in this one, or, because, you might use one for every instrument. Who knows? But now we have such strong structure. So now in the mind of math, we have a song. That's why I want to kind of start with this one, because we have a number. And we can always chop whatever we want up and still mathematically be correct. So anyway, that's where we're at with this. Now that we have the motif, that has really opened up whole new doors for me. I was going to use my BR-864 right before you came in contact with me, because you can go on here and you can use the rhythm guide. So let's see, arrange pattern. Okay, so yeah. On this, you have all these different and you can arrange this however you want. And this is ridiculous. Tons of shit. And the cool thing is, with MIDI, we can use the drums on the motif